Hi everybody, good morning. Okay, in this video I want to show you the highlights between Levante and Eibar. Okay, I want to give you the vocabulary specific for football in English and the expressions as well. So first I'm going to share the screen and you can see on my left the highlights for the game from La Liga on YouTube, and on the right is my video, and the bottom we have the area from my notes. Okay, and on the left we have word reference. So if we need any translations to Spanish, we can use this word reference here. Okay, so the first action, we can see the defender for Levante, maybe the center back or the left back. I'm not totally sure. Okay, center back or center half, it's the same, exactly the same in English. Or it could be the left back, we're not sure. Or the left full, exactly the same. So two possibilities. Number 3 is the left back and the left full, and number 4 and number 5 are the centre back and the centre half. So Levante, to play out from the back, como jugar fuera de defensa, okay, and in English we say to play out from the back. So Levante are trying to play out from the back. Eibar are pressing, okay, pressing very, very high. So to press the ball is the verb for Levante, con presión, okay? And here in this situation, it's alto. So Eibar are pressing the ball high, are pressing high. So I'll write the sentence. Pressing high, and Levante are trying to play out from the back. Okay, so very basic and very important vocabulary. So a lot of pressure. It's a simple pass to here, and the left back is trying a simple pass back to the goalkeeper. So let's see what happens. So he plays the ball back. It's a bad ball from the goalkeeper, so a loose ball, apretado, a loose ball or a high ball in the air. A dangerous pass, really, peligroso, a dangerous pass, difficult to control. It's a difficult situation. In English, we also say a hospital ball or a hospital pass. Okay, that's another dangerous, good expression. A hospital pass, because it's a muy peligroso. Okay, so Eibar are pressing very, very high. They're chasing in packs. Okay, so to chase in pack is another one. And the translation specifically for the verb to chase, so you're sure, is here in word reference, and the verb is perseguir, cazar. Okay, so chasing in packs, and it's good pressure. And the high ball or the loose ball, touch, very bad pass. So really a bad pass, bad touch, and they make the mistake. So Levante make the error or the mistake, and Eibar obtain success or get success from the pressing. Okay, so now they have an opportunity. It's a very dangerous situation for Levante. 3 players for Eibar with the ball, goalkeeper off his line. Okay, so off his line, fuera de su línea. And that's exactly the same in English. The goalkeeper is off his line, fuera de position, out of position. And the defender here for Levante is running back. He recognizes the danger. El peligro recognizes the danger and tries to come back. Same with this defender, the right back, tries to cover. Okay, so to cover, to run back. Okay, and this player is standing and watching, which is a little bad, standing and watching. He needs to react. Standing and watching. So probably not good from this player, but it's very sudden, de repente, okay? So let's see what happens. Touch, short little touch pass in front of the player. So a short, simple pass in front of the striker and makes it easy. So that's a good expression as well. So this player, aquí, makes the situation, hacer el situación muy fácil. Okay, so he makes the situation, he makes it easy for the striker. And he just has to tap. Okay, so tapear, tap the ball in, or tap the ball home. So the verb here is to tap, and the knee spell note is tapiar. Okay, so he just has to finish also as possible as well, to finish the ball, finish the goal. Okay, and that's in English we also have a substantivo aquí, a tap in. So he scored a tap in. An easy opportunity, ocasión muy fácil. Okay, so we continue, and it's difficult. So he misses the ball. It's good pressure and good cover from the defender. So if we go back, we can see the cover from this defender here, and really good cover, tackle, good tackle, interception. So good cover, and Choque, good tackle. And he mishit the ball, so the striker misses the ball. Misses the ball. It's also a verb to mishit. Okay, so that's a verb to mishit the ball. You can also say a fresh air, which is fresco, are fresco. So completely misses the ball. It's a bad miss, really, but really good defending from Levante, and the ball rolls across, and this player is in a good position. So the ball rolls across. So let me write that here. Rolls across the penalty area, and the verb is to roll, and the translation here for the verb to roll in word reference, so you're clear, is here, rodar. Okay, so the ball, el balón, roda, across the penalty area, and the penalty area is the name of the box. Okay, so the penalty area is this area here, big area, penalty area, or the box is possible as well, a cajon. Okay, and it's a good strike, it's a good finish, and everyone's celebrating. Levante disappointed, but a very good finish, really. So play the ball out, bad touch, plays it in front of the striker, makes it easy, missed tackle, good pressure, and just sends the ball home. So now we have a corner from the right. So a corner from the right for Eibar. Okay, and let me just change that to fix it, make it better. And in the box we have Levante 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders, maybe marking space. So the verb in English is to mark the player, and in this situation they are marking spatio, they are marking space. The opposite is to man mark. Okay, so the opposite is to man mark when it's 1-to-1, but in this situation it's marking space. There's another possibility as well, zonal marking. So we have marking space or zonal marking in this situation. So I think Levante are more or less marking space. You have maybe man marking here, man marking here, man marking here. We have a player on the edge of the box. Again, the el borde, the area. So that's very important position. A man at the edge, borde of the box. Okay. Very important vocabulary for sure. Then we have the front post and the back post. Normally for defending, traditionally you have a defender on the front post and a defender on the back post. Okay, on the front post, a defender, preposition on, and a preposition at the back post as well. On or at, the two possibilities. But the front post is obviously the nearest, and the back post is the opposite. Okay, let me write the back post is the opposite. Okay, good. And it's an outswinger, so the ball is going this direction. It's going out. So it's an outswing. Swinger is the verb here, to be sure, in word reference. To swing is specifically the verb and the substantivo. Balancear, yes. Columbo, mover. Okay, so in this situation, it's swing, pero fuera. It's swinging out. And in that situation, we say outswinger. The opposite is in, and in swinger. And for sure, they're very common as well. But this case, it's an outswinger. And this player is making the run hacia el correa, to the front post or across the defender. So this player is making the run across the player. Okay, so he is making the run to the front post, or he is making the run across the player, okay, or across the defender, or in front of the defender as well, making the run in front of the defender. So a lot of possibilities, and that are very possible here. So he crosses the ball in, an aerial challenge in the air, okay, so again, last week was the same, an aerial challenge. And what happens? So we have good position from Levante, really defending, close, muy cerca. Touch tight is another expression. Tight is apretado, como tocar. So touch tight is con el verbo to be, and touch tight is the adjetivo, okay? So to be touch tight, very important. So Levante are in a good position here. They are touch tight, good defending, cover at the edge of the box, so good defending, and the aerial challenge, so a dangerous position because of the run across from the striker. And I think the defender, good defending, really, a good header. So the verb is to head the ball, very, very important as well. So to head the ball is the verb. I know it sounds simple, but it's really important. And the substantivo is a header. Oh, sorry, substantivo, the noun. So we say a good adjective, header, substantivo, a good header or a good defensive header. And in this situation, the striker, you can see his body. So here is the ball and here is the body, and he's trying an overhead kick. Chileno, I think, in Espanol. So in English, we have an overhead, sobre cabeza, an overhead kick, and the verb is to kick, which is fundamental. And just to be sure, for in Spanish, so you know, the verb specifically is here to kick, patear, okay? So sobre cabeza, patear, to kick the ball, an overhead kick. The other one is the bicycle kick, which is maybe on the side. The bicycle kick is the scissors kick, or the bicycle kick. There are other vocabulary as well. Bicycle kick and the scissors kick. So really important vocabulary and very specific as well. So this Eibar player is trying the overhead kick. Again, Levante in good position, good defending, edge of the box is covered. And it's a good defending again, and the ball drops to the penalty box. So the ball drops or falls, so gotear or caer, to the penalty spot. It's maybe the second ball, el segundo balón. The second ball is very important. And again, this player is free, and it's a volley. Okay, so hacer un volley, again, the verb to volley the ball, and the substantivo is a volley, and it's a good volley, a good connection, I think. Let me see now in 1 second, and I'll just change that from the text. So penalty area and a good volley, and it's a good save, really. And I'll just write it so you remember. A good save, a reaction save almost. A save, a good save, a reaction save, instinct save. Okay, and again, the ball is rebounded, and I think the defender clears the ball. No, okay, so the defender touches the ball, and it goes back to the keeper. So the volley, edge of the box, little deflection, good save, instinct. And here, very, very good defending, I think. Yeah, brilliant defending. So number 20, he gets his toe to the ball. So he gets is like poner. He puts his toe, is the vocabulary, to the ball or on the ball. Preposition, no problem. To the ball, on the ball. No problem with the preposition, it's flexible. But the vocabulary is key, his toe. So to get his toe, and the dictionary, I think it's dado de pied. Yeah, it's the dado de pied. So the dados are the fingers, but the pied in English is, dados de piedos are the toes. All right, so brilliant defending, touches the ball and goes back to the goalkeeper, no problem. In that situation, normally when the defender passed the ball back to the goalkeeper and the goalkeeper picked the ball, it's a falta, it's a foul. But normally when it's intentional, and the vocabulary for that case is a back pass. Okay, and just for the vocabulary, when it's a falta, a foul, it's a back pass to the goalkeeper. A back pass to the goalkeeper, substantivo, or a pass back. Exactly the same, no problem. You can say a pass back as well. So two very good expressions. That's the situation when it's a falta, a foul, to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. a pass back or a foul. So this situation is the next chance, the next opportunity. Let's go back a couple of seconds. Okay, so we stop Levante on the attack. Okay, that's the preposition, on the attack. On the attack, wide right. So wide is amplio, derecha, wide right. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in attack. And Eibar have one defender, a little exposed, 2 defenders, 3 defenders. The line, this player is a little deep. So this player is very deep and is profundo. He is very deep, almost a sweeper. So the position in English is a sweeper. The verb is to sweep. And specifically, so you're sure with the verb in Spanish, to be clear, it is here the verb to sweep. Barrer, okay, to clean up for barrer. So he's like the sweeper in English, the substantive, and that's the position. Okay, so very simple ball into space in front of the player, from the winger into the attacker. He's running onto the ball. Okay, so he's running onto, preposition, onto the ball. Let me write. He is running onto the ball into space. The striker, number 7, is in a good position, very good position, waiting for the ball. And this player is in the midfielder, arriving, making a run. So hacer un correa, making a run into, preposition, into the box. Okay, and let's see what happens. So the ball goes wide, good touch past the defender. So a touch past the defender. This striker is in an excellent position. He's in lots of space, very open, excellent position. And we have the right winger and the centre midfielder. And defensively, we have Eibar, midfielder. He's probably watching the ball. So it's negative. And the verb is to ball watch. That's the negative situation, when you're focusing only on the ball and not looking at the player. So this player, I think defender, is ball watching. He does not know, no sabe, que el midfielder está aquí. And the winger, the striker, touched the ball past the defender. Probably bad defending, because he pushes in, or he doesn't defend really well, I don't think. So, and it pulls the ball back. So now, like last week, to cross the ball, there's one possibility to cross the ball, probably here. So the verb is to cross the ball. And the other opportunity is, so let me show you with the color on the screen. Okay, so he has one opportunity to cross the ball here. The second possibility is to pull the ball back. Okay, and that's the one we want to focus on. So here he's pulling the ball back. And the vocabulary for the verb to pull is here. So the verb to pull is here in the dictionary. So el verbo, to pull the ball back, is tirar, jalar. Okay, so that's what we're talking about, to pull the ball back. And it's a good opportunity, I think, for the defender. So let's see what happens. And I'll just move this here so we can see with the color. And I'll close the color. So he pulls the ball back, a little chip. So it's not on the floor, not on the floor, el suelo. It's in the air, and a little chip. A little chip. Last week, hacer un chip. Okay, so a little chip, a pull back, substantivo, the same, but in the air. And a very good opportunity, a volley, side foot. So this part of the foot, the pied, is the side foot. The opposite is the laces. So we have two possibilities with a volley. We have a volley, and then we have a side foot volley. And then we have a volley with the laces. Okay, and that's very, very important vocabulary. And the lace specifically is one opportunity, and the side foot is the second vocabulary. So the laces, so you're clear, are here. No, I'll put it with the S because it's very specific. Laces, because it's on the shoes. No, it's yes, cordon, nudos. Okay, so it's with the cordon, it's with the nudos. But in this situation, it's the side foot. So it's a side foot volley. No opportunity for the goalkeeper because he's not central, he's out of position. Defender, not bad. But this player, the midfielder, he was ball watching and he loses the run. And to be honest, it's a late run into the box, arriving late. So this player arrived late, so very important vocabulary. El verbo to arrive late into the box, a late run, and free. He's libre, he's free. So it's a good opportunity in the end, and volleys the ball into the ground. Okay, so that's the expression as well. He volleys, el verbo, he volleys the ball into the ground, down into the ground. Okay, so into the ground, that's the preposition. And the ground is tierra. Okay, so volleys the ball into the ground, the tierra. So very simple opportunity, but very important vocabulary. Eibar are disappointed and Levante are very, very happy, okay? So good celebration, lots of passion. And you can see here, so it's a ball over the top from the defender, a ball pass over the top, sobre el defensa, okay? So a ball over the top. I'll just put it here. And we can see the winger runs onto the ball. It's a race. It's control, little touch into space, good touch past the defender, pulls the ball back, a little chip and a side foot volley into the goal. So really good goal. And there's the line. So no problem, okay? So very similar situation here. The winger ball into space and the attacker is running onto the ball. Very, very similar. The defender is isolated a lot. So the line is all over the place. That's a little informal. So the defensive line is all over the place. So that's the expression. It's in a mess. Okay, so it's disorganized. Disorganized. Really all over the place. It's a mess, okay? So good vocabulary. And then it's 1v1. So now we have a situation 1v1. And again, I'll just write here 1v1. V is como versus, one versus, or contra in Espanol, 1 versus 1, but normally we just say 1v1. Okay, so 1v1 opportunity and brilliant chip. So sliding tackle, defender, a sliding tackle. Good vocabulary, a sliding defensive tackle is an option. Choque is tackle, but the attacker, a little chip or a dink, like last week, a little dink over the defender with the ball, and a brilliant pass really to the striker into space, and then he's free one-on-one in space, running onto the ball, dribbling. So the verb to dribble the ball. To dribble the ball. So I'll just get the spelling right, B-B-L-E. And it's a 1v1, a brilliant opportunity, but also Levante have support. Another player here, another player here, another player here. So very, very good opportunity. So takes the goalkeeper on, squares the ball. So in that situation, when it's level, square pass, como casilla. So the verb is to square the ball. And the substantivo is a square pass, okay? Because it's level. And again, it's a tap in. So a tap in, remember? So a tapiar, to tap the ball in. And the substantivo is a tap in. Okay, so celebration with Levante aquí. Celebration, and very, very good goal, really. So manager disappointed, or the happy manager, celebration. So the same, down into space, little chip dink over the ball into space, a 1v1, looks up. So with the head, he looks up. That's important as well. He looks up for his options, to see his options. Very important. He looks up and finds the player, square pass, onside, and a tap in. So celebration at the end. Handshake. Again, dar un mano in English is to shake, el verbo to shake the hand. To shake hands, plural. And yeah, the end of the match. So 2-1 to Levante, and good situation. So just to review the vocabulary, go back to the top so you can see some of the vocabulary. The first part was nearly here. So yeah, we had a lot of vocabulary. Okay, so yes, this is the first. So let me see. Sorry, we go back to the start. They were playing the ball out from the back. Exactly my notes. So the centre half, the centre back, or the left back, were Levante were trying to play out from the back. And I'll make it bigger so you can see it. So Levante at the beginning are trying to play out from the back. That's the expression. Okay, to press the ball high from Eibar. So they tried to press high. It was a loose ball. So the contrario de apretado, and a high ball in the air. It was a dangerous pass or a hospital pass. Good vocabulary, very informal, very conversational. To chase in pack or in packs. Levante make the error in the defense to make the mistake. Eibar obtain success or get success. So I think get or have success. And success is éxito in Espanol. From pressing, the goalkeeper is off his line, fuera de su línea, out of position, important. The goalkeeper, the defender to cover and to run back. Okay, so important vocabulary. And the other defender is standing and watching. He makes it easy for the striker. Okay, to tap the ball in, tapear. Very, very important to tap the ball in or to tap the ball home. And the substantivo, a tap in. Okay, to finish the goal. Good cover, good tackle. Choque, striker misses the ball. So that's very important verb in English, to miss the ball. To miss-hit, el verbo. And a fresh air is the substantivo as well. Okay, so the ball rolls across. The verb is rodar. Rolls across is the preposition. Across this movement, preposition, across. The penalty area or the box, a corner from the right. Defending in the corner, the verb is to mark to the player. So they are marking space, not the player. Zonal marking, substantivo. Okay. And then the other verb is to man mark when it's tight. Tight marking. Apretado, tight marking. Okay. A man is at the edge of the box, el borde, very important as well. Defender on or at the front post. So preposition is fine. And outswinger corner, very important. And an in-swinger corner. So he is making the run to the front post. Very good, very important. Or he's making the run across the defender. Okay. Or the other one was in front of the defender. So very good vocabulary for the attacker. An aerial challenge, to be touched tight for defending. Okay. The verb is to head the ball. A header is the substantivo, very important, the difference between the verb and the substantivo. And then the chilena is the overhead kick, or the bicycle kick, or the scissors kick. And then gotear, the ball drops or falls to the penalty spot. Okay, and then we had the volley, el verb hacer un volley, a good save. And then his toe, remember, pie el dado de pie. So poner su dado de pie, he puts his toe on the ball. Then the negative is a pass back to the goalkeeper. That's a foul, or the verbo to pass, okay? And then the next opportunity, the defender is very deep, muy profundo, como a sweeper is the position. Probably not intentional, running onto the ball, the preposition. A touch pass to defender, to ball watch. This is very, very important vocabulary here, to ball watch. Very big error in football. To cross the ball or to pull the ball back for the attacker. In the air, a little chip or a little dink, I think was the other vocabulary. A volley, a side foot volley, or a volley with the laces, cordones, or the cordones, as we said, the laces. To arrive late, very good vocabulary as well for the attacking midfielder. A late run, and then he volleys the ball into the ground. A ball, the next opportunity, ball over the top. The defensive line is all over the place, disorganized. A mess, un lío. Okay, a bit dramatic. 1v1, a sliding tackle. So a sliding tackle, defensive is optional. So not necessarily defensive, you can say a sliding tackle. A little chip or a dink over the defender. To dribble the ball, to square the ball. Very important vocabulary. And to tap in, okay? So that's the vocabulary from the video of the highlights, and very specific for football and very good vocabulary. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please put a comment on the video or on Facebook or on LinkedIn. And thank you very much for watching. And if you have any questions, we will talk soon. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.